Howdy guys, welcome back to day 9 of solving LeetCode SQL questions with me. I just recorded the whole video and forgot to switch on my microphone. So yeah, I have to re-record this. So yeah, let's get started. This is going to be a different video from something that we did in the past. We are going to use a new joining condition. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. So stay tuned. I'll just share my screen. Sure. And yeah, I hope it's visible. Okay. So what we have here is we have a weather table wherein we have ID, record date, and temperature. And obviously record date is the date data type. ID is the column with unique values for this table, and there are no different rows with the same record date. So obviously against every one record of record date, there will be just one temperature associated with it. Okay, there will be no repetitions of value against the record date and temperature. So what do we need? We need to find a solution to find all the dates ID with higher temperature compared to its previous date. Straightforward. So what we compare is, let's suppose if it's 3rd January, we're comparing the 3rd January's temperature to 2nd January's temperature, and it should be higher. The temperature on 3rd should be higher than temperature on 2nd of the day. That's pretty much the logic behind it. If you see this example, you'll see 2nd of January compared to 1st of January. So temperature on 2nd is 25th, 25, sorry, and temperature on 1st is 10. So 25 is more than 10. The difference between these two dates is 1. So pretty much satisfied this condition. So you need to return the ID of the temperature, which is higher amongst the both. And likewise here, if you see, if you compare 4 to 3, the difference is 1, satisfies the condition. And then 30 is more than 20, and 30 is the larger value out of the two with respect to corresponding date. So we have to trigger that as well. So pretty much that. So let's straight into dive into the solution. But before that, I'll show you the basic working of it. So these are the two tables. We'll do a left join. All right, the first row is this, the second row is this. So if at all we have to compare 25 to 10, the best way to do is find the date difference, okay, between these two. And if the date difference between these two is 1, it's is when we compare the temperature values, right? So we do have an inbuilt function called as date difference that we'll be using for the joining condition as well. So let's do a join based on date, wherein the t2 dot date, t1 date minus 1 equals to t2 date. So, okay, let's do select ID from weather t1. Inner join is as good as a self join you do with weather t2 on t1 dot. Okay, so I'll add the okay, and also you it's totally up to you if you don't have to use the as keyword after you write the table name and alias. It's self-interpreted by SQL, so you don't have to write it always. So okay, t1 dot record date and t2 dot record date. The difference should be 1. Okay, and where t1 dot record date should be more. Okay, so this is the higher of the two values, t1 dot record date. This is how it compares. Okay, this is the higher date and this is the smaller date. So this is 3 and this is 2. So temperature on 3rd should be more than temperature of 2nd, right? So that's what we write. Temperature of 3rd, which is T1, should be more than temperature of 2nd. Pretty straightforward. Hmm, I guess it'll run. Oh, J error, common column ideas. Wow, I always miss this. Forgot to give a alias. Temperature. Oh, did I just mess up the spelling? I'm so sorry, guys, for this. Okay, it's temporary. Oh, so sorry. So not proud of this, but yeah, I'll still put it up. Yeah, it's run. It's complete. It's running. Let's try to submit and look for more test cases if it runs for that. And yeah, we have this output in this form. Pretty cool. And yeah, it's not case sensitive. I always thought the output is case sensitive, but it's not. So expected output was ID with I capital, but mine was ID with the I's, not capital in the lower case. So does the job, passes all the test cases, and that's pretty much it for this day. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope you guys have a nice day ahead. See you on the other side.